Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Persona 2 Gambling Simulator. Alright, yeah, there's a video game attached to this thing. Right, anyway. Last time, we spent a very healthy amount of time, not gambling. No, totally not. No. But I did do a little bit of gambling, and, have a little bit of money. Should last us a few dungeons, maybe? I don't know. Probably. Who knows? But anyway, we are actually going to progress the story today. But before I do that, I need to make one specific warning. If you have made any other personas and you want to use them in this dungeon, make absolutely sure they are not on Michel. Because he will be leaving the party temporarily for this dungeon until the end. But even then, there is good reason to not fight the boss. So, just make sure he has Radamantis and don't bother equipping him with any other personas. But anyway, with that said, let's go into Zodiac. Okay, I thought we just... Okay. We are closed today. Alright, the Club Zodiac. Sister, I had a feeling you'd be here. Come on, let's go back together. Noriko's here too? Looks like she still hasn't given up on Anna Yoshizaka. Sister, no, you can't keep that up or it'll ruin your health even worse. They will never run again. Anna Yoshizaka, a dropout from Seven Sisters High, currently dissolute, but she was star of the track team before her accident. Sister, am I that much of an annoyance to you? You idiot! Jeez, what was that all about? Don't do this. Trying to be something you're not isn't cool. Who are you? Me? I'm Yukio Maizumi, just an apprentice photographer. And why are you getting in my business? Take a hike, will you? You should take the advice people give you. You're the one who'll regret it if you don't. Wow, that's stupid. I'm surprised you're not getting angry. It wouldn't change anything. I hate annoyances like this. Wow. Real piece of work, that one. Whoa, what's the preaching at our place? You think you're hot shit or something? Oh boy. You mopes are 7th students, yeah? Better head straight home after school. Your scary principal's gonna get ya. That's enough, everyone. I think we all need to be shiny and happy people here. You don't want to make me mad, do you? Michelle-san? Who gives a damn about you anymore? No one listens to you. You're not our boss no more. What? You want to repeat that, you worthless punk? We got a new leader, and he's way stronger than a boss. All your croys at Kasai switch sides to our new leader, Sugimoto-san. Sugimoto? You mean Hiroki Sugimoto? He's the leader of Kasai? Quit joking around. Help me! What was that about the new leader being stronger than a boss? You can say that again? It's the rumor going around. I just heard everyone say it. Kasai's new leader is stronger than the boss. So there's a new head honcho right under the old one's nose. Doesn't that sound a little sudden? Sounds like the result of another rumor. Maybe that Sugimoto's in league with Joker too. It's sure possible. There's no way he could take over an entire school that quick without something up his sleeve. By the way, I'm sure you know the rumor about the 7th Temple being cursed. Why I understand that rumor started at Cuss High. Do you know anything about it? We spread that rumor because the leader told us to. He said throw mud on 7's reputation because he hated him. What's up with that? Why would this Hiroki guy have such a grudge against our school? We'll just have to ask him in person. Hey, where's Hiroki now? He's here at the secret lounge further in. A secret lounge? I'll smack the smile out that cocky bastard's face. Hold your horses there, Undie Boss. Hey, was there a girl called Cozy here? She's investing in the emblem curse rumor too. Oh no, Cozy. Though there was this girl, she had her name was Miyabi Hanakoji, went to see our leader. Did you say Miyabi Hanakoji? Hanakoji-san went to see Hiroki? I gotta go! Wait, Yukichi-kun, it's too dangerous to go alone. He's not listening. Undie-boss took off by himself. Well, Undie-boss aside, we can't turn our backs on Cozy. We should go after him. Yeah. Let's talk to everyone first. Anna Yoshizaka. That girl has the same look I did years ago, before I met Miss Seiko. The rumor that the leader is far stronger than the boss is spread far enough. Kichikun might be in trouble. That is true. We've seen what the power of rumors can do. Oh my god. Why do you think Cozy asked us not to tell Undie Boss her real name? So go with him, out with him like Undie Boss said. Wouldn't you want him to know? He was lying about her. You don't know that for sure. Sugimoto is actually kind of a shady dude. He sucks at the strong and stomps on the weak. Huh? Why is he our leader? It's just like with Hanya. They don't even know why they're doing it, but the rumor's basically compelling them to. I heard the rumors for a while now, but it looks like there actually is a secret lounge somewhere here. Must be some kind of special qualifications to get in, right? What if I'm eligible? I want to go so bad. Special qualification. I've been hearing people talk about Kasai's new leader, too. Huh? You see her now? That reminds you, a group of Kasai students headed upstairs a moment ago. Wonder if there are new leaders with them. Trying to cause any trouble here. Ever since Kasai students start coming around, this place has gone to the dogs. Someone is supposed to tell us something special. I wonder if the rumor about the maze on the second floor is true. Yeah, there's good stuff out there, but I can't go on my own. Huh. A maze, huh? I wonder. Maybe if we go in, spread that around first. I mean, Kichi will be fine. We'll be gone for We'll be in and out. Real 2-minute affair to go spread this rumor. Now, I'm going to actually just go straight ahead and say that if you do not spread this rumor, you will not be able to get a bunch of items in Zodiac that will be gone forever because you won't be able to get them later. We won't be able to come back to Zodiac once we finish it, so you may as well just grab this rumor and get the items while you can. There are other things I want to grab while we're here in Zodiac, so spreading the rumor about the maze is not a big deal. Zodiac's second floor is a huge maze. Alright, bye. I still love that you could just pick the option to leave. It makes things so much easier. Alright, let's go rescue the Undie Boss. I mean, I don't want to, so he went in on his own, but whatever, I guess. Don't really have a choice. Let's go. So now that we've spread that rumor that Zodiac is a maze, we can go in, and off we go. Naturally, there are encounters in here, but this is where we can get some more fusion spells. There is one particular encounter I want, though. Wow, there's still more of the same enemies we've encountered before. So, before we start, when it comes to using personas, there is one major difference between this game and Persona 1. If you change your persona in Persona 1, you use up your whole turn to do it. But in this game, you can just change your persona then and there, and then use whatever skill you want to use with that persona. But we need to set up a specific turn order for... yeah, okay. Yeah, we need to set a certain turn order first. So we need this order, and then Maya will just do whatever. We need a fire skill. We need Garu. And then we need Magna. And then Maya can just use Bufu on you in the back. Do not. Alright. Now, there is another one I already have. No, we don't want to change Yukino's persona. I do need to change the Torn Order back. I do actually need to change personas, though. So for now, we'll just attack, because Tatsuya needs to change back to Volcanus. I do love how changing personas does not waste your turn in this game. And then Maya, you can just attack. I already have Vesta and Volcanus at max rank, so I don't need to worry about them anymore. But Lisa's persona is still not maxed out. I know I said I was gonna cut fights, but we're showing up future spells. There is still something I want to get out of Pixie. There's still value from Pixie. Alright, where is the stairs? That goes over there. This is the same encounter I just did, but if we use a fire skill, change our persona to Pixie, and then Garu, another fire skill, we get an AoE screen nuke that's going to kill all these enemies in one turn.
Sorry about that.
And that's how you can clear out a whole group of enemies in one turn. Also, keep in mind, Akichi's not getting any of this experience points. He's not in the party, so he doesn't get anything. Alright. But there is still one particular item I'm looking for. I also need to figure out where the fuck is there around this same place.
Ready or not, here I go!
This is not the encounter, so here's what we're gonna do. Just auto, and then the fight's over because we Mega Blaze. If you still need cards, you can grab them from these early enemies. But I made sure to get all the cards I needed back in the last dungeon. Please. Okay, is this it? I went in a giant circle. So stairs are this way. Not this way, this way. Please? Alright, here we go. This is the item I was looking for. We want to contact Blob. Ignore the fact that Blob is literally just a recolor slime. So what we're going to do instead of get cards out of him is we're going to form a pact by using Lisa. Also, depending on how far we are in the game, certain contact combinations will not work. One character will just take charge and completely shut down the group conversation. I found this out the hard way when I was doing grinding. So we're going to seduce Blob. My god, you're serious? I've never actually seen this one. You want to be friends with me? That's just a friendship, dude. The music just makes it funnier. What the hell? These lines. Alright, one more. I'm not gonna say anything. So we can make a pact with him. Now we need to run to another one, unfortunately, because this is where the real fun begins. Also, I need to find the stairs. Yeah, not over here. They're over here. So if we run to another blob, which we didn't, we're just gonna quick Mega Blaze. This is really how you can get past a lot of early game encounters. If you have an AoE attack that you know can destroy the entire encounter, please, did I get it? Nope, Volcanus is just getting more stats. Goddamn Volcanus. Alright, where? Oh my god. Alright, it's this way. Alright, on this floor, now that we have spread the rumor that Zodiac's second floor is a maze, there are a bunch of chests all around this place that have skill cards in them. So we want to run around here and run into a bunch of zombies. Which, once again, we are going to click Mega Blaze and end the fight immediately.
Bad luck running into me.
Zombies in this game do not have an Arcana, so there's no point negotiating with them. Dia card. I could just get these from the casino, but whatever, these are free.
Ready or not?
Could I please run into the enemy I want to encounter? I mean, guess it doesn't matter, it's more EXP that we're getting from these fights. Except for Ikiji. Plus, we restore enough SP from walking around to just use Mega Blaze again. Did I get it? No, Volcanus is just getting more stats. Why does that feel like it's gonna be the story of my life? I'm not gonna get the stupid mutation I want for Pixie. Like, when I was farming up ranks for Pixie, she would just continuously get stat boosts. And it was very annoying. This is not much of a maze, it's literally just a gigantic room.
Let's do this!
Oh my god. Alright, well, blow them up. Two of them are likely gonna live. Never mind. I guess all those stat boosts that Volcanus is getting just means I can now kill enemies that resist fire easier. Well, at least Yukino's gonna level up before the end of this place. A free card! So we're gonna talk about free cards because we will be going back to the Velvet Room soon. If I can find Blob. Magna card, I already have like 2 of those. Alright, here we go. Now that we've encountered Blob again, if we talk to Blob when we have a pact, and do the exact same thing we did before, would you have to go through these motions again? One more time. Alright, what do you want from me? Give me an item. And he will give us a Poisma card. Wait, do I still have to fight the... Okay, well, bye. Mega Blaze. With this Poisma card, we now have the ability to teach any persona that can use it the Poisma skill through fusion. Please? Okay, wait, is it? Persona can change form! Okay, there it is! Wow, that's actually really convenient! I got it now. But before we go, let's hit up this room. The staff room. What are you doing over here, Lisa? I heard the rumor about this secret lounge too, but actually seeing it for myself is kind of weird. I used to come here as often as I came to school. When did the city get so messed up? Alright. What's up with the mask? I'm glad my leg hair is completely gone, but I really hate having to come to these gatherings. It was a shock to find that summons at the bottom of my box lunch feels like I'm being watched. The summons. I totally had summons in my purse too yesterday. I was like, is someone stalking me? It was totally creepy and stuff, but probably the deal was kind of the gathering, so I'm not turned on to one of those thingies, so... A gathering? I wonder what that's about. Seems like someone summoned them here. I don't like the sound of this. Alright, hi Yukino. Kichi's not here either. Won't you be in trouble if we don't go after him? Okay, this isn't the right room. This is just an optional room. Let's grab the rest of the stuff we can from here. There's still more chests. There's still more counters too. I'm gonna start cutting counters because we have no more fusion spells we can learn right now until we go make a new persona. So I'm just gonna start cutting counters. I'll be right back. Alright, let's see. There's the next one. 3 medicines. And an encounter. I swear, soon we're hopefully gonna be able to end this encounter nonsense. But for now, Mega Blaze. This is how encounters start becoming very short. For a while, at least. You just click Mega Blaze and you watch them die. Mega Blaze is so useful, and it's available so early. This is the stairs. Aqua card. Encounter.
You picking a fight?
Warm up. So when it comes to fusion, though, really the only character's level you should really give much of a shit about is Tatsuya's level.
Know your enemy before you pick a fight.
Well, that's a different line. That was cool. I never actually heard that one before until now. But yeah, Tatsuya's level is probably the most important one when it comes to fusion. Alright, die. No. Holy shit, look at this floor. This is a disaster. Alright, let's go this way. Yep. Guard card. I don't know how many more of these damn things there are. Also, Blob is dead. Bye. Blob is dead. Just right away. Gone. Dead. Finished.
Sorry.
I got another poison card too. And Maya leveled up. Alright, and there we go. No, that's what I don't have. Agi card. Alright, since we're over here at the stairs, we're just gonna get the... Yeah, I'm gonna cut when I get to where I'm out of here, so I will be right back. I am going to murder every encounter on the way, by the way. Oh, hi. Alright, what's the difference between boys and girls? Their bodies. Do you know what'll happen? I don't know either. Oh god. I'm pretty sure Blob's negotiation is different from Slime. Let's just try stuff. Nope. Up, and there it goes. Yup. And then I broke the pact. Whoops. Yeah, if I had nickel for every time I broke a pact, I'd have 2 nickels right now, which isn't much, but it's kind of sad that's happened twice. Anyway, I'll be right back. Alright, well, luckily for me, I only got into one more encounter while trying to get out of there. But, now that we are out of there, yeah, we're going to abandon Akechi again for like another few minutes. Now, before I go and do this, I'm going to save the game, because the result of Pixie's mutation is not 100% guaranteed to be the result I want it to be. There are 2 options for what Pixie can become, and we don't want one of them. If we do get it, I'm probably gonna have to make a second Pixie. But fortunately, I think I have enough Lovers cards to make a second Pixie. If I don't, I'm gonna have to go farm them. I have enough to make a second Pixie. I also have 12 Devil cards, which I did pick up during the first dungeon. And we want those devil cards for a specific reason. Now, before we go on about that, we need to talk about the Demon Painter. So before I said that there aren't demons of every arcana, and that's what he's here for. I guess he's smoking or something. We can request to use our free cards and turn them into any of the 23 arcana besides one. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Since there are not demons of every arcana, we need free cards to turn into arcanas that we don't have demons for. Sun is one of them. There are no sun demons in the entire game, so we will need to use free cards to turn them into sun cards. I'm only specifically referring to sun because that's what Tatsuya's arcana is. Anyway. Yep. Perhaps I'd like to explain. Do you know about fusion spells? When you use them, sometimes your persona will undergo mutations. These may take the form of increases in base stacks, or the learning of new skills, but some can also be reborn as new personas. When this happens, my assistance is necessary. If you see such a change in your persona, please bring it to me. You do not necessarily need to be mutated, mind you. Persona return to rank 1 after mutations, whether or not to be mutated is in your hands. Oh, if you already have the persona that your persona will mutate to, you will not be able to perform the mutation. Alright, real quick though, I actually need to take the persona off of Lisa so we can use it and do the process at all. That is not Lisa, that is Maya. So we need to put arrows back on. But before we do that, it's time to actually make a persona. We can make another pixie if we didn't already have one. And we aren't high enough level to make Nekomata yet. Now, the fun thing about Persona 2 is, unlike every other Persona game, you can create personas up to 5 levels higher than you. So, right now we are level, 9, because I leveled up. We can make personas up to level 14. Also, if we go down to... Well, actually, it's not here yet, because we're not high enough leveled. Because if we were high enough leveled, then Sharon would be on our list in the Death Arcana, but we don't have enough levels to have access to him yet. But we do have enough levels to make Poltergeist with only 8 devil cards. We have 12. Now we can get... Now the fun thing about this game, unlike Persona 1, is that you can use incense cards alongside skill cards. Persona 1, you could only use one or the other. Going increase your stats, or add a skill, or use a totem. In this game, we can slap on this Poisma card. We don't have any incense cards. And our good little buddy here will have Poisma when we make him. So, let's go. Are you me? Yeah, you do kind of remind me of me. Alrighty, let's go play some tricks together. And then he will be sucked into a card. Alright. Now, we still have to grab the persona from our stock by taking it on. Let's just put it in the party. You can only carry 10 personas at a time, but we have 5 party members, so that's not really a big deal. We can also hold up to 24 in our stock. Now then, before we go forward, I need to save the game. There is a 50% chance I will not get the persona I want. So I want to be sure. If we don't get the persona I want, it would be very bad, but... Alright, here we go. Mutate persona. And we get... Oh my god, I got him! First try! So Budai here... Well, actually, no, we got to... Wait, can I not check what he does? Oh, there we go. Budai is of the Wand Arcana, which is one of the 4 minor arcana. The reason why I'm so anal about Budai is one very particular skill. Estoma. This skill reduces the encounter rate. And it is essential if you want to have a not terrible time playing this game. So, we may lose out on our Pixie, but I am going to make this persona now. So, goodbye Pixie, and hello Budai. I will have to grind another Pixie, though, if I want to have casino fun times again. I grinded a pretty healthy number of coins, but I will probably want more later, so I will have to make a second Pixie. So let's go. I am Budai. One's energy in this life is meant to be spent, not hoarded. It seems you're me, so I'll take care of you. I cannot believe I got Budai in the first try. That's absolutely wild. Alright. And now because I don't have Pixie anymore, so that means I can't use Mega Blaze anymore, I'm just gonna make another Pixie, which is why I got the extra 8 Lovers cards. The 50% chance I was referring to is that you have a chance of getting Robin Goodfellow instead. And Robin Goodfellow, well, I mean, he gets Magna and Mahama. And he is currently above our pay grade at level 11. Well, above our pay grade by the fact that I don't have enough cards to make him. We also have Jack Frost, but Jack Frost is always in this game, so it's not a shock that he's here. But I will make a second Pixie because I need one. Also, because the Pixie's type being Wind, we actually cannot teach the Earth skill Magna to it. So keep that in mind when making personas, that depending on their type, certain skills may become unavailable to them. So let's make Pixie again, so that way I can use Garu some more, for more shenanigans. Problem is I'm gonna have to rank this thing up, too. It kind of sucks having a rank 1 persona that doesn't have an offensive skill, because you have to just spam attack, spam your healing skill until you reach rank 2 and get an actual offensive skill. Welcome back, Pixie. Get back to the card. Alright. Let's grab our second Pixie. I will rank this thing up off screen. And goodbye, Igor. We'll be back when I get more personas. I mean, more cards. So I will actually go and do my mini rank farming off screen here in Zodiac. Because I especially want to have... No, not yet. There you go. I do especially want to have Pixie at rank 2, so that way I can start using Mega Blaze again. And as for our other persona, you remember the one with Feral Claw, right? We will give Poltergeist to Yuki now. Because there's a fusion spell we can do now that we have Poltergeist with Poisma. We need Poisma specifically. So I'm going to show that off before I do my little rank grind. So back into the club we go. Because we don't have a Kichi, there are fusion spells we cannot do yet, since he's the only one who has Straight Slash. Give me a good encounter. This is not what I would call a good encounter. Alright, let's set the turn order. We need this. Now, by using our Poisma alongside Maya's Feral Claw, and then we will use heal. We'll heal while Tatsuya attacks. We will get another fusion spell, Poison Claw EX. And meanwhile, we'll just Dia. Of course, Volcanis is incredibly strong because of all those fucking stat gains. So now, I will be doing a little bit of rank grinding, so I will be right back. And when we come back, Pixie will be rank 2, and I don't know what I'm going to do about Poltergeist. Poltergeist does have a skill later on that I do want, so I do want to invest in him right now. And then meanwhile, I don't know what I'm going to do about Maya. I'll figure something out. But I'll be right back. Alright, I got Pixie Garu, we got a couple ranks of Poltergeist, let's get back to our regularly scheduled going through this goddamn maze. Did I grab everything there? I don't think I did. Hold on. It's here. An encounter. So I did change around my personas. So now Maya has boot eyes, so that way we can Mega Blaze the shit out of everything. Because now we can just do this. Actually, I want this combination. This does mean I am going to have to tank an attack. Also, I have Skip on, which skips battle animations, which does make fights go by a lot faster.
Demons, but I guess you get used to it.
Once again, another line I've never heard before until today. Alright, did I grab all the stuff? I hope I did. The map is your best friend in this goddamn game, I swear. Look at this shit. This is a disaster. I mean, I know I set this upon myself by spreading the rumor that Zodiac's a maze, but holy shit. At least we don't have to fill out the whole map. That would be a disaster. Gosh, I can't imagine that would ever happen. Also, look at our boy Budai getting in on this fusion spell action. Look at all this EXP Akichi's not getting. I feel bad. Alright, let me just be sure. I need to go this way. Then up here. To Atricious Spring! Oh boy, we have to deal with you again. This is a healing spring. For a price, Trish will cure your wounds. Her fees are out of this world. Is she really a fairy? She's more diva than your average demon. I think that door led to a room like this. How kind of room is this anyway? Well, if we talk to her. This world runs on give and take. Hey, wait, is this your first time here? I better introduce myself. Name's Trish. This is my fountain of healing. I'll treat your wounds. A greedy, money-loving fairy. She was kicked out of the fairy realm and can't go back until she's done her share of good deeds. Apparently charging us money to heal. Not for free, of course. This world wants to give and take. Give me money and I'll take away your pain. What will it be? Yeah, no, thank you. No prizing allowed! This is still the early game. We don't really need healing a lot badly. Alright, I'm pretty sure I grabbed everything from this damn place. So we can go up to the 3rd floor. We are almost done with this place, actually. Some of these dungeons are not very long, and that's kind of like one of the weird things. Like, there's this weird gap between boss fights in this game, too. Like, a really weird gap. Because coming up soon, we're going to be doing several dungeons in a row, and there's no boss fight at the end of them. Like, for at least half this game, I swear there's like a giant gap where there's no boss fights. But this is also the game where most bosses are 1v5s, so I mean, yeah. But anyway, here on the 3rd floor, there's something we need to... It's feeling. It's Akichi. It's calling for us, Tatsuya. Just up ahead. Look over here. There's a room here on the 3rd floor we must visit before we can go deal with Akichi's problem. But of course we have to Mega Blaze our way through everything first. All this for the ranks. Wow, they lived. I'm shocked, actually. Never mind, they didn't live.
You sure picked on the wrong guys.
And no mutations still. Like, I haven't gotten a single one for Pixie. There's the secret lounge, but we can't go into the secret lounge yet.
You picking a fight?
Meanwhile, we Mega Blaze our way to victory. Like, the one problem with Innocent Sin is this game is notoriously easy. Just from the fact that, compared to the PS1 version, which I never talked about until this point, aside the opening, the difficulty of encounters was reduced between versions. Enemies deal less damage, so that we don't run into another level 25 Hanako nukes your entire party out of nowhere situation, apparently. Or at least that's how I word it. Let's avoid that, and then get to another encounter. I cannot wait until Budai finally gets this frickin' skill, because then we can... Oh, hi. You're nasty. Alright, let's try something random. Let's see what Maya can do. We can interview, we can consult, we can discuss parents. Let's discuss parents. Love your mom and dad. I hate my mommy, and I hate you for reminding me. What makes you grow up so special? Sex appeal. I never had one. Ah, man, I knew you were gonna try to kill me. Nice crit. Do not poison me. Good. Alright, time to die!
Are you ready? Here goes!
You shouldn't have picked the fight! Nice doing ya! But it's kind of funny how even with only 4 party members, you still just wipe out encounters like nothing.
Wrong guys.
An ultraviolet string. But before we go to the secret lounge, we need to come to this staff room. I take it this is your first gathering? Whatever it is, it's true that everyone who was that's true for everyone who was summoned here today. You got a card from the lady, right? If you don't have a mask, you won't be able to get into the secret lounge. Huh. But we want to talk to Yukino specifically in this room. You're pretty deadly with that katana, Tatsuya. One of my old pals is a wizard with katana, but you're not bad yourself. Bet you're pretty handy with your fists too, huh? Yeah. Haha, I thought so. How about it? Want to try teaming up negotiations next time? By doing this, we have unlocked a group negotiation with Tatsuya and Yukino. So that's pretty nice. Lady? Masks? Cards? I smell something fishy here. There's fighting business going on in this place. Give me just stuff. Worry about Kichi-kun too. Hope we can find a way to the secret lounge. Give me just a moment, we'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Hi. Man, I totally forgot to bring the mask they gave me. I was like, what now? Good thing there were some spares in that box there. Spare mask, huh? A strange mask in the box. Hey, look, stay hormone student. These gatherings are so lame, but how's thinking of us free tickets to our party? We're to have a smaller mouth anyway. Whoa. Stupid boss isn't here either. There's always one bad apple in every bunch. Jeez, he's so self-centered. You're one to talk, Lisa. But now that we have the mask, which we do need, in order to get into the secret lounge, we can get into another encounter, because of course we can. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna Mega Blaze these guys real quick. Alright, so I did take the liberty of doing a little bit of grinding. I got my whole party up to level 10. So now we can make Personas up to level 15. Now, there's no good reason to do this right now, but along the way, Budai did get a mutation that gave him 2 ranks, so we are 2 ranks away from Estoma. So that's a good thing. I mean, I still don't have another ranking Pixie, but we'll deal with that when we deal with that. So, right now, I would advise saving the game now. Because coming up is a choice that will have an effect on something later on. Anyway, we have a bouncer. Welcome to the wild dance, my brothers. The smoking hot party's still going on inside. This is not a dance, this is a beatdown. Oh man, check it out, the boss. What are you holding your stomach for? Gotta take a shit? Want me to drop your drawers for you? Hiroki Sugimoto, the new leader of Kasai. He's been playing revenge against Kichi since his humiliation in middle school. Easy there, you know what's gonna happen to this? You're gonna bring out your death spirit, right? You ain't shit without that death spirit of yours. What's with you? I won't allow any bully the weak crap. You always said that because you're weak. That gathering stuff seemed like a pain in the ass, so I'm glad I came back out and seeing something this awesome. These people are terrible. All of them. Sheesh, you're a mess. Is Fatty really that important to you? Whatever. She was only tagging along. If anything happens to Hanakoji-san, you punks are in for a world of pain. Huh? What are you talking about? Hanakoji's? No, don't tell him. Please don't say it. You didn't know? This handpiece here is Miyabi Hanakoji. Really? Are you really Hanakoji-san? I'm sorry. Why? Why did you never say anything? I was too embarrassed. I didn't want you to know, Kichi-kun. Weren't you guys going out some? You and Fatty here be a perfect match. Nothing like that. I might the Hanakoji-san. I knew back then. Oof. Huh? She's your sweetie? You bastard. Say whatever you want about me, I don't care. But it only lasted her as a dead man. Looks like you don't really get what kind of position you're in. Watch closely. Okay. Hurricane Guy's the worst. Alright, I'm gonna bust out my persona and... Wait, we storm in there, we hurt Kichi's pride. I know it's tough to watch, but this is his moment. You want to just sit back? No, wait, let's go save them, Tatsuya. You know, I think Yukino has a good point. I think Kichi should solve his own problem. This is his fight. Alright, Hiroki, you got me. Do your worst. Just let her go. Looks like you're finally getting the picture. Fine. I ain't gonna go take only an arm here. Get back what you put me through, I'm gonna have to take both arms and legs. Are you still bitching about me pantsing you in middle school? Of course I am. It's your fault that my girl dumped me for that. That wasn't it. She got fed by the way you pick on anyone weaker than you. That's a lie. You're lying. It was your fault. Everything is. Oh my god, this guy's pathetic. That's right, damn it. The leader's stronger than the boss, you hear? In that case, I quit being the boss. Oh, that's all it took. The leader might be stronger than the boss, but there's no way Hiroki Sugimoto is ever strong than Hikichi Michina. After I've beaten you, put me a colony between us. I'm sorry, I just don't think my pants. How pathetic. Once you lose your power, this is all you're reduced to? Got no right to act all superior about what Hiroki did. There's no difference between that and what I've done. Not really. I acted like a big hero, ordered my guys out to pick on the weak. That was all just a front. Really, it's just an excuse to beat people off my persona. And that ain't how a man should act. What happened to the usual self-centered headless goon we all know? Nothing else. That stuff you said a second ago was... it was pretty cool. Even without your persona, you're brave back there, Kichi-kun. Sorry for being so mopey. Anyway, I'm done being boss. Starting now. Hanakoji-san, are you... Well, I guess you're not okay, huh? I'm sorry, Kichi-kun. I'm so sorry to have caused you all this trouble. Don't worry about it. Caught in your face, is it? No, don't look, Kichi-kun. I'm sorry. Hanakoji-san! Oh. Alright, time to spill it all. If you don't, you're gonna find this way worse than getting your pants pulled down. I'll talk! What do you want to know? Why'd you order your students to spread a rumor that the Sevens emblem was cursed? The student council president asked me to. He said make me leader of Master Joker's powers if I ruin Seven's reputation. That Yasuo. I turned him down, so he went with the next name on those list. So this Joker nonsense has been ongoing for longer than just recently. People here said something about a gathering going on today. What do they mean by that? There's an organization you have to join once Master Joker grants your ideal, or the gathering was an initiation ceremony for it. Which reminds me, also the one of their executives, Lady Scorpio, is going to be at the gathering. This is going to be my first time going, so that's really all I know. Come on, just let me go. Looks like you're telling the truth. Alright, you're off the hook. You better not go near Joker ever again, got it? How pathetic. Well, we have our culprit. Next up, the Kasai Student Council President. I'm gonna beat the stuffing out of that guy. Alright. So we can't go back into Zodiac. So which means that if you didn't get any cards, well, too bad. You're gonna have to get them somewhere else. But at the very least, Ikichi solved this problem by himself. However, what would happen if we didn't do that? What if we let ourselves interfere with Ikichi's moment? By doing this, by choosing to go and choose the other path, you lose access to a certain persona that you'd be able to get later in the game. It's actually worse than that, because there are more events like this, and they're all tied to Tatsuya getting a new persona too. And if you screw up even one, you lose access to that persona for Tatsuya. Permanently. So, for the sake of showing it off, let's interfere with this conflict. Unfortunately, I had to mash the A button. My poor 360 controller. I could use the speed up button because I am playing on a totally legitimate PlayStation portable console. Oh my gosh. But yeah, saying through all this text is, I could have turned the text speed up to fast to make my life easier. But I didn't. Unfortunate for me. But we're about to go on to what I said about the drought of bosses, because this is technically a fight, but since we let Ikichi solve his own problem, we didn't have to do a fight. So unfortunately, we are going to be the bad guy and stomp on Akichi's pride because we are a bad boy. You guys? Yeah, I took it the wrong idea. We came to seem cozy, so remember. Ugh. You bastards! How dare you make a fool out of me? Check this!
I'll kill you all with my Deathbringer! Stay out of this, he's mine!
Calm down, Eikichi-kun. You can't win this one alone.
It's as Maya says, due to the power of rumors, also Akichi starts with half elf, but due to the power of rumors, the boss cannot win against the leader. As a result of this, all of Ikichi's attacks will not do damage to the leader. Also, the leader's persona is a reverse version of Ikichi's, Reverse Radamantis. But this is an easy fight. This is Persona 2 Innocence, and we are going to nuke the shit out of this guy before he gets to do much of anything. So basically what we're gonna do is we're just gonna... Actually, I have a better idea. I have a better idea here. We have Blazing Burst. Why don't we just use that? I can still set fusion spells. Flame Cut EX is bad because... Wait, hold on. I didn't... Yeah, I don't want to set out their fusion spells. Now, everyone else can just attack. And Akichi, since... Well, actually, let's just show it off. Let's use our strongest skill. But first, Blazing Burst. But this is a very easy fight because we have 5 party members and he is all alone. Alright, this is our most powerful attack Akichi has. And it doesn't work. Not a singular HP. That's pretty bad. Well, that's unfortunate for us. He's also faster than Akichi, but Akichi wasn't getting any EXP since we were doing all the fights with Zodiac. I mean, let's try Zan. Something has to work, right? Surely Akichi can actually stand a chance against the leader. I mean, it's a shame because we're kind of short down 1 fusion spell. But grind to level 10 did help long term. Dude, this guy's voice though. He doesn't even do that much damage. Nothing. It's true. The power of rumors has made it impossible for Akichi to do a damn thing. I mean, we can always try regular attack. See if that does something. He has more health than I thought, though. Like, I've never actually done this fight before. Because there's really no point. You lose out more on doing the fight than you do from not doing the fight. Plus, you can just go fight regular encounters if you really want EXP. This isn't even like a dupla situation in Thousand Year Door where he can't hurt you and you can't hurt him. It's literally just Ikichi can't hurt the boss, specifically. But 1 more Blazing Burst should be enough. Especially with Volcanus' massive stats. Wow, he's not dead. You can't be serious. 1 more? Come on. Oh my god, are you serious? Why are you not attacking Akichi, dude? Isn't he the guy you want your revenge on? Whatever. Get out of here. Oh, and I got a mutation. Stats. I mean, all you get out of it is 328 experience and 4... I got more money from fighting Hanya than I did from fighting this guy. Alright. Is this literally just the same cutscene? Yeah, it's more or less the same cutscene. Though, I think that things aren't looking so hot with this situation with Hanakoji-san. Alright. Yeah, this is all basically the same cutscene after that. So it's really just stomp on all over Kichi's pride. Well, that's a shame. I actually never knew that it was literally just the same cutscene, though. But this does point to an interesting thing. Seems that people aligning themselves with Joker get their hands on personas. That could be a problem in the future. But for now, let's reload our old save. So that way we don't have the stain of stomping all over Ikichi's pride. Alright, so we have our next destination. We need to go to Cuss High and put an end to this emblem curse nonsense once and for all. So, next time, now that we have our full squad back, we are gonna go and pay a visit to Kazugayama High School and maybe get some answers from the student council president. I will see you then.